And a very warm welcome. So this is going to be the final call of our one-day special, and it has been busy. Now, we did call a sellout on the one-day special. It was a technical sellout, so effectively all our stock was either sold or in baskets. A handful, and I really do mean a handful, have bounced back. So if you want to go for the one-day special, be quick. The next few of you to nab it, we'll get hold of that. We still have individuals as well, which we are going to go through. But before I do anything else, can I introduce you to the wonderful Toni? She's not there. Toni, hello. She's going to be there. Let me try that again. Oh, I can hear. You're like a presence in the room. Toni, are you here, Toni? Oh, you're there. Hello. Ooh. Hello, Toni.
I'm here.
How are you?
Hi, sweetheart.
Good to see you.
I'm good.
Toni, been busy.
Thank you. I know. Awesome.
Yeah, it's good. Now, you always bring us the good stuff. So, as we said, one-day special, there was a handful left. I think they're already going. But if you do want to go for the individuals, we still have the individuals. Let's go back to basics, Toni, because we're talking about the cover plate. Now, you're explaining that in the past, you brought out the cover plate. So, tell us the story and how it evolved to what we're seeing in front of us.
Yeah, so cover plates have been around for quite some time now. We brought some to you a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago, but they were so much smaller, and the feedback was, could we have some more but bigger? So here they are about 3 or 4 years later. I'm sorry it took that long, but you know, business being business and all. But they're here today, and they are under a 5x7 template, so they're quite big. And they have that beautiful coordinating outline die as well, which is going to enable you to make shaped cards, edge cards, tops of cards, side of cards, floating cards. So although they look like just a die cut with an outline, they do so much more. So do you want me to just very quickly show the board, Janice?
Please do. Please do. Have you got the hexi
I
maze?
will go. Yep. So let's show hexi mosaic. I'll just move the ones that we don't have for you all. So the hexi mosaic I'm going to use in my demos. So this is a hexi mosaic. So this is a wonderful one that can be used for gents cards. Absolutely beautiful. So you can chop into it. The snippability is awesome. I'm going to use this in all of my demos because I think this is probably the only one that's really left. And then we have the trendy triangles, which is also in one of my demos as well. So these are super big, guys. So you can see the stitch detail follows through on each of the designs. So if you have got them all, or you have purchased the 4 and the ODS, then they're going to match beautifully. They all interchange. And then the last one I'm going to show you is the wonderful chevron. So again, this can be very masculine, attire track form. Yes. And again, they have that coordinating outline die. So you can team them up with lots of your other stamps and other brands that you have across the board.
Toni, can we see that again? That was a really nice card.
Of course.
Can I see that again, last one?
I think it looks like a zip, Yanis. It looks like the zips opening and the ladies in between. So I really like this one, and this is one of my demos as well. So lots to show you this afternoon. Okay. Now,
you can still go. The 3 cover plates that Toni just kindly shared with you, we still got those individually. £16.19 each. You just choose your favourite. You're good to go there. We've added, now we knew, to be honest, we knew what was going to happen. We knew the one-day special had sold out. So we have added some other goodies onto the show. For instance, I haven't got it here, but I think Toni has, the Craft Society box. And I think we're going to do a bit of an unboxing. I love a bit of unboxing. So Toni, tell us about the Craft Society box.
I'm not telling you nothing. It's a super secret.
Okay.
I'm only joking. TV. It's totally awesome. Yeah. Anyway, I love the polar neck, by the way. It really suits you, a high neck like that.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, back to craft.
I'm going to go deliver some chocolates after
this. So this is a Papercraft Society, and this was actually available on Christmas Day. We got it back in stock for Christmas Day, so as the show's gone, it's been super busy. I'm just going to showcase what's left of the Christmas Day launch. So basically, it's this wonderful box. It's a lovely storage box too, but inside it comes with a plethora of items. Now, let me tell you, there is a stamp and die in here worth £30. So everything else is pretty much free, which is totally awesome. So if you like the kit element, then this has totally got you covered. It has a lovely, lovely inspirational magazine too.
Oh, so okay. Toni, sorry, just before, I'm sorry to interrupt, Toni. So there is a die and stamp set in there worth, how much was it?
£30.
£30. Now, if you're in the club, £25.19. So as Toni was saying, just with that stamp and die set, you are winning. Everything else is gravy. It's free. So you've already got a die and stamp set worth more, £30. You're paying £25.19, and you're going to get it a lot more.
Absolutely. And you get so much more good stuff as well. And encouragement to stamp and die and play with papers is in here. So when you get it home, mine is open, by the way. So we have in here an envelope full of shimmering sequins, which are brilliant. They're the crystal clear ones, so they're not overwhelming for your project. I've also popped in here a lovely crystal clear sparkle pen as well. So you can go over your images and make them sparkly too. Nice. So already we're on to a winner. Oh, my sequins have gone everywhere. Well, it is Christmas after all, so a bit of sparkle never hurt. So then we open it up and out take our wonderful wallet. I mean, the storage box can be used for all the cards that you make if you want to, or equally you can house the projects together and just work from there. So what you have, stock-wise, Janice, is literally what's left. I've given you it all, so...
That's awkward, Toni, because 25% of that stock has already gone. We are busy. What a gift for yourself, for somebody else. It is an absolute bargain. Remember, we've just seen, we haven't even opened it up. You saw beautiful sequins in there, that wonderful clear sparkle pen, and now we're going to get into it.
Now we're going to get into the good stuff. Now, this would make a great January, February birthday present. It's not Christmas linked or related in any way. So when you get it home, you get the wonderful wallet in here. It's Papercraft Society box 45, and you see lots of designers doing these. So you get a lovely plethora and a lovely range. So let's open it up. So first of all, let's just make it the right way, Toni. There we go. So here we have the inspirational magazine. So in here...
I thought it was a headshot, Toni. You were giving out signed headshots.
No, it'll keep kids off firewall, that one, Yanis. So inside here we have step-by-step guides. Look at all of this inspirational content. I mean, this in itself is priceless to me, because if I open this box and I'm at a little bit of a loss, it's a little bit overwhelming with the products inside, I have helped straight away. Shaker cards, stamped cards, die-cut cards, step-by-step photographs from our lovely design team, from Karen, from Elaine. What about just stamping and having a bit of colouring fun? Absolutely amazing. So everything that's made in this magazine is made with the contents. And there you get a little sneaky look there at my first ever store 12 years ago with my posh floor and my posh lighting. And there's a little bit of story about how it all evolved. And then we have some lovely cards here. I'm not going to show you it all because I really do want you to buy it, because it's value for money over and above. So you get that in there. You also get some papers. Now, it looks like I've used some of them, should I say. But you get a lovely range of watercolour papers. So they've got hues of pink. We have some solids in there as well. And you get this watercolour wash, which is really going to enable you to create those backgrounds that sometimes we can't achieve on our own. So you get... These are the only colours I've got left, but you also get black. So you get a whole bunch of papers. Then you get the stamp and die. So it's an A5. A5
a beautiful stamp.
So I've put it, and I've put it on some white so you can see it clearly here. And we have some really lovely sentiments in here. You had me at high. Oh. Totally cool.
I like that, yeah.
You are very special to me. A cheeky hello. How are you doing? Have a fantastic day, thanks. And then we've got this beautiful floral on a curve, so you can create wreaths, and then some solid ones. And if you like this wreath, guess what? We don't have to worry about cutting them, because all of the dies are included, and we have a lovely die that says how you're doing as well, with its coordinating mat and layer. So that in itself is worth more than the box.
Nice.
And then moving across here.
Just to let you know, 30% of the stock has gone, and we are very busy for this. There is no more. So once this is gone, and Toni very kindly gave us this stock just because we knew we were selling out the one-day special, and we wanted to give you some more possibilities. It's now jumped up to a third of the stock. It's not going to last. Okay.
Okay, so here are some pre-printed watercolour cards that have a very faint image on here that give you the no-line watercolour look. Now, I'm hoping you can see them, but they are pre-printed in a very light scale. So when you add colour, it looks like a pre-painted image. You have borders, we have circles, we have banners. Let me just show you some of the others. And we have full solid ones, which I've actually seen in some embossing folder form. And then we have ones with apertures in the centre, so you can really stamp the design, watercolour around the edge and make your own beautiful cards. Now, these are not on cardstock, they're on watercolour card. So there are no excuses for you not to pick up that brush and get great results. So just a quick rundown then, there are your watercolour cards. You have your stamp and your coordinating die. You have your pattern papers. You have your inspirational magazine. You have your sequins. You have your sparkle pen, all captured within that lovely storage box. So if you do collect them, you can keep them all safe and look after them. And it also will house your finished cards. I will show you a few samples because the design team went wild with these. So here we go. So that floral is incredible. Fussy cutting as well is really, really lovely on this one. I mean, the dies are there, but if you want to fussy cut the flowers, you really can create some impactful cards. So all of the products here, the dies, are all in the set. We have some grungy ones. Look at this one on craft card. I think that's a beautiful card. And you can see how the curve really works with that design. You like a bit of watercolour, a little bit of mixed media. You had me at high, totally, you did. Edge. And then just a few more. What about this one? This is an acetate card, and it's built. This black and white card is the card that you get in the kit. I've just used it all because I absolutely loved it. But this is in the gold embossing. I'm hoping to capture. There you go. So you can see that lovely detail. And the last two. So you're going to be making some beautiful cards for that incredible price.
It's a phenomenal deal. I mean, a phenomenal deal. £25.19. It becomes beautifully displayed, so incredibly giftable, whether it's to yourself or to somebody else. 45% of the stock now has gone here. We've only just looked at it. This Toni very kindly gave to us. It is literally the last stock she has for this. But just think, as crafters, and actually Chris, our producer, made a really good point. If you've been given some money maybe for Christmas to spend on yourself, you want to make sure that money goes as far as possible. Look how far it's going to go here. I mean, just the stamp set and die set alone were £30. You're paying £25.19. You are getting the sequins, the glitter pen, shimmer pen, I should say. You're getting that beautiful stamp and die set, the papers, the magazine, all in one beautiful box. It is an absolute bargain. 591703, your item number. We do have a happy hour for you as well, sticking with that value for money theme. Now, when Toni brings us a happy hour, she brings us a happy hour. Look at this. So you are getting, love this one. Oh, do you know what? I love this one. I actually remember doing a show way back with this. So if you know anyone who loves gaming, and this is all about retro gaming as well, $8.99. Really good one. By the way, green cardstock. You see that center panel? It looks like sort of circuit detail. Use a gold emboss. Looks incredible. But anyone, I kind of like my age. I'm 44, but I love gaming, sort of retro gaming. This is a great card for someone you struggle to make cards for. 10% of the stock's gone there. Trust me, it is a really, really good stamp to have for those people in your life, guys or girls, you struggle to make cards for, but you know they love a bit of gaming, especially retro gaming. 935402, your item number. Now, I've got to go back to the box. We've had a leap. Just to put it into context, when we started showing you this, 25% of the stock gone. It went to 30, 35, 40. Now we are at 55% of the stock. So you know the direction, the trajectory this is going. It won't be long for I'm calling limited stock on that incredible Society box. Buy something that you're going to enjoy, that you're not going to regret. It's interesting, Toni, I was talking to Chris, our producer, and he was saying that he got a bit of money for Christmas. He decided to treat himself. He got, you know those subscription where you get sent something every month? It's a sausage a month. Different sausage every month. I mean, I prefer to go for a sausage.
Very nice.
There you go. He loves a sausage. Okay, so Toni, what have you got for us?
I like spicy sausages, me. I like something with a bit of kick that puts a bit of fire in your belly.
Spicy sausage. Actually, no, I was making fun of Chris, but I kind of like the idea of a surprise, a different sausage every month. It's quite a good idea.
I like a sausage casserole with mash.
Yeah. Oh, I love a sausage. Do you know, now it's cold. I know we've digressed, but it's cold outside, a bit gloomy. A good sausage casserole, a winter warmer. That's what we like. All right, Toni, sorry. So what have you got for us?
That'll warm your cobblers up, Casper.
That's what we need.
What we're going to do is we're going to do fancy. Talking of one cold to the next, fancy a holiday.
Oh yeah, I do.
So this one is Fancy the Holiday, and this is the wonderful stamp and reveal, stamp and scratch, whatever everybody's calling it.
Yeah.
But basically, in the one set, you get an A5 stamp set, an A6 stamp set, and 70 coordinating stickers. Now, I did show you earlier as well, guys, that we do also have Harvey and Friends on the website. So if you're not into traveling, because I appreciate people don't travel at all these days, some do, some don't, we also have a cute set as well. Now the stickers in both sets are exactly the same, so they cross-pollinate beautifully for you, and we also have upsells of the stickers. So if maybe you're doing a party reveal or an invitation or a wedding, or you're putting a scratch card on everybody's table and you need more, the opportunity to top up is there.
Well, we've got the stickers at the bottom of your screen, and we had so many good ideas yesterday. Tony, you were saying, have some fun with the family. So with the stickers, maybe as a reward chart for the kids, so they could pick their reward. Is it going to be maybe a sweet treat, or go for an ice cream, or maybe pick the dinner on a Friday night? So have a load of different dinner options. Are we going to have pizza, or going to get takeaway, or whatever it might be? So the stickers are really cool. We do need to say, Tony, it's a massive compliment to yourself that you really do put so much attention into everything that you bring. For instance, the stickers inside, when you were initially sort of testing the waters with this concept, you found that if you scratched it, it was having an effect on the cardstock underneath. So you resolved that. There is a plastic covering to protect anything. So you can be quite firm with the whatever you scratch it with, and it won't damage the sentiment of the card.
Yeah, so with the stamps are incorporated in with the surprise element of it, scratching, and then some beautiful coordinating sentiments. But I wanted to write my own. I might want to be cheeky. I might want to tell you to go do one. I might want to tell you to do the washing. I might want to tell you that I love you. So if you handwrite that message and then you put the sticker on, it doesn't matter how hard or what you scratch with, the stamped or the written image underneath is totally protected, which makes me very happy, because my son was a little bit violent when he was scratching them. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So it's for that very reason. But you can have so much fun, interactivity, all ages, all genders, anything you want to.
Just let you know, the holiday set that Tony has, sorry, Tony, 50% of the stock has gone there. So really busy for that holiday set. And it just boils down to the fact, I don't think anybody out there does not enjoy the surprise element and scratching away. We all understand the concept. We might have seen or tried a sort of scratch card at some point in our lives, but I love the fact you've brought that sort of technology into the craft market.
Absolutely, and I think a little bit of interactivity is cool as well.
Yeah.
So you could use the pack your bags, what's already in the set, and then inside write where you're going or whatever you want to. But here are a few of the samples here. If you want to, Yanis, you could scratch some if you wanted to. It's our last show, so don't be afraid to get your coin and do some scratching. But you can see here how we have sort of the holiday theme, so 2 surprises in this one. The globe, if you wanted to. The suitcase on here. But I have a nice, cute demo where we're going to incorporate the lovely suitcase and the cover plate trendy triangles and show you how they work beautifully together. It's super, super simple.
Okay.
But before I just do the demo, though, Yanis, I'm just going to stamp it out and show you how the system works, because I know a lot of people might not have caught yesterday's shows or today's show. So very quickly, I'm just going to stamp it out.
Perfect.
So I'll do the passport, for instance, because I've done them all now, so... And I always encourage, go back and watch the shows, guys, because we've done a lot of techniques over the last 4 shows. So, you know, go and check them out, because creativity is oozing at Creating Craft. So let's just stamp this out. Super, super easy. Let's just pick up an ink pad. Okay. In fact, let's do the whole thing. Let's do the whole thing. So we have our passport. Pretend this is the front of a card. I do have a demo, but... and let's pop scratch here.
Okay.
And then the arrows all go... whatever way you want. So let's do scratch here, like so. And with Harvey and Friends, they're more celebratory, friends, family and love in there. So if you like that side of it, then you've got options. Nice. So just get a black ink pad. We
were saying just those little arrows, Tony, are good for albums as well. If you just wanted to say, look here, and have the arrow pointing towards sort of a flap in an album, they're great little stamps. I love the imagery and I love the concept behind this as well.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. And sometimes it's nice to change up your craft. And if you're having a party or something like that, everybody could get a little unique surprise with a handwritten message underneath about something they love, they like, or a gift you want to give them, because then it's personalised. And I think gifts have really gone on the up when it comes to personalisation. So these are going to really, really get you going with that. So let's do a birthday surprise. We've not done this one. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a birthday surprise in the centre there. And then on the inside, you can do another one, or you can just write the message like a birthday surprise. You're going to a spa with your friends, or you're going on a shopping trip with the family, or date for two, date night. You could write date night, and then inside where to meet, anything you want to. So then in the particular set, you get 70 stickers in the collection. So you haven't got to go out and source the stickers. They're already in there. They have that clear protective layer so you can't scratch off what you've written or stamped underneath. And all you're going to do is you're just going to take the sticker, pop it in the centre, and then when you give it to your loved one, they can scratch it if they want to.
I think that's
so
fantastic.
Have you got one to scratch?
I have. I'm going to scratch one. Do you know what I was thinking would be really good with the stickers? So I love watching movies. And when my boys are a little bit older, I have to wait a little while, but when they're older, what I'd love to do is pick a night of the week where we have a movie night. Imagine having a board with the stickers, and you can write the different film choices, and every week they do, it'll just be movies I want to watch. No, it's movies that I want them to watch that I think they're great movies. So imagine every week, they get a chance, someone gets to scratch over and pick the movie that we have. I'll show you the concept and how good the scratch is. So here we have that photo camera with the sticker on top. And if I just give it a little bit of a scratch, there you go, and you can see, there you go, and it scratches beautifully. You can feel, look, the plastic underneath, that has scratched so well. I've done a better job because yesterday I used my nail. If you use a coin, it does help, or you can use whatever you like. Let's create some memories. Isn't that nice?
Yay!
I love it. I genuinely love this concept. And I said to Toni yesterday, I've been presenting on Craft TV now for 8.5 years. Where's the time gone? I have never, I'm just talking about my own experience, but obviously I'm aware of like scratch cards, scratch technology, but I've never seen a company bring it to us in the craft sector. So Toni, I've got to applaud you because the concept I think is absolute genius. We talk about interactive cards. You imagine sending this to a friend, family, someone that you love. They are going to love it.
They totally are. And I think sometimes it's nice to do something different. Yeah. I mean, I love stamps, I love dies, I love colouring, I love my papers, but it's nice to do something different. And these are really going to be quick. So stamp all the designs, stamp all your quotes, stamp all the arrows, stick a sticker on, absolutely done. So I'm going to use the Trendy triangles and the travel set for this one. So basically I cut the Trendy triangles, which I love. But what I did with this one...
Even the waist looks good on the Trendy triangles.
Yeah, but what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how we'll use the waist as well. So before, when we showed you them, I showed you them like upright, so they looked a little like trees and things like that. But what I've done is I've tilted it a little bit on its side, and it looks totally different.
Yeah.
So now the triangles are not trees. It looks more like a flash rather than a tree. So I'm just going to take that out. Nice. And I'm just going to take the reveal here, and I'm just going to stamp reveal here onto the white waist here.
Okay. Do you play the piano, Toni?
My son does.
Oh, okay. You look like you play the piano. You've got pianist hands.
I can play a little bit, but not very much. So I used to be in the Salvation Army brass band, Yanis.
You were in a brass band?
Yeah, with the Salvation Army for about 15 years.
What did you play?
I played the tenor horn.
Wow. See,
so,
how is this? I've known you for so long. I never knew this. A very talented woman.
So I used to do all of the charity, collecting the money and the donations. I used to play in the brass band outside the stores at winter where we stood with the buckets. The kids stood with the buckets. And I used to play in the brass band. It was really magical. They don't do it so much these days, but yeah.
Nice thing to do. Well done. You. Okay.
So, let's have a look where we're going. So I have a white card blank. I have a piece of coloured here. So I felt like if we just pop this over, you'll get that detail come through. So let's just stick this one flat.
Could you put a sticker over a photograph?
Yeah.
So, you know, if you wanted to...
That would be good.
I think about surprises. So you want to tell somebody, I don't know, friends or family that maybe you're expecting. You can take a picture of baby bump if you wanted, or gender reveal.
Great idea.
We were talking about. Dare I say it? And I know it's very, very early, so I'm going to say this very carefully. But if you wanted for your partner to send a cheeky message underneath, we were saying right in our own messages, we could as well. I mean, it could be whatever you like.
You can do whatever you like, and you don't have to tell anyone. It can just be between you and whoever you're sending it to. Nobody has to know.
There you go.
So let's stick this one in. So all I'm going to do with this one is, we haven't actually done this technique over the course of the last 3 shows. So this is just paper pieced back in to the white space. So this will push back all of that detail and give us this wonderful abstract detail on our card here. So we have our wonderful suitcase. I've tried to match. Look, we're going somewhere.
Love it.
So before I stick it on, I'm going to scratch it because, mind you, I could stick it on. It'll be fine.
What's your message? Are we going to...
Oh, have you got your gigs on?
I've got close to the monitor, so I'm not going to let you down this time.
Okay. Oh. So we'll stick that on there. So reveal here. So let's get our coin. Make sure it's straight.
Have a look. What's the secret message?
Right, and then you just take your coin.
Are we a team?
Are we a team?
Yeah, we are. Of course we are.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. What's this?
Okay.
It's the next one. I'm waiting.
Time to clean the house.
Hey, I'm part of the team. I'm in on that.
Well, you can do the dishwasher. There we go.
I'll do hoovering, dishwasher, team. Go team.
Tony. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It really does. But Tony is showing there how we can really write whatever we like in the messages. It could be a reveal saying, hey, going away, I'm taking you away for the weekend, or it could be something as simple as, let's go out for dinner. We are using the trendy triangles, which is part of the one-day special. Now, I've got to tell you, so I started the show by saying that we had a few bounce back. We actually had some allocate and then bounce back again. So we thought they were going to be all totally gone, but we are in it. Anyone who missed out, if you started the show and you heard me say that the one-day special is technically sold out, if you had a bit of a heavy heart, like, oh, I was going to go for this, be quick, because we really do not have a lot. But we have these five options. We started with 7. We are down to 5, but you get to pick any 4. Now, I've got to tell you, Flutterby, straight away, that is going to be the first to go. I think we have like literally 2 left of your Flutterby. And then after that, that's all we'll have left. So there is your trendy triangles. I really like that. And watching Tony play with it, I think that's a very cool cover plate. Here we have our stylish chevrons. Then, as we move on, we have got our hexy mosaic. And then finally, we have got our bubble and fizz. Oh, no, okay, that's the wrong one. Sorry, it should be lots of love. So it's the heart one there. So bubble and fizz, because I thought bubble and fizz sold out early yesterday. Bubble and fizz is gone, so sorry to mislead you there. I'll show you the hearts one. So there we go. That is the option that we still do have, but we don't have many. Flutterby has just sold out, so Flutterby has gone. I'm going to have to take that down. So at the moment, we only have 4 remaining. The triangles, the chevrons, the lots of love, and the hexamosaic. Okay, what we're going to do is pause the proceedings just for a moment to tell you all about our fabulous club.
Okay, thank you all for coming. Now then, we need to say thank you to our dedicated customers. They really enjoy us and our huge range of great products.
We should make them feel part of a club. A Create and Craft Club.
Brilliant! I can see it now. For just £10 a year, our club members will get
10% off everything they buy.
Yes. What else?
We could do weekly offers and vouchers exclusively to our club members.
Yes, yes, yes.
And we must give them a monthly e-newsletter so they can see what's coming up before anyone else.
And early access to all of our promotions.
That is brilliant.
Could we give them free entry to all Crafting Live shows?
Great idea.
And we should automatically enter them into a monthly prize draw.
Our club members will love that.
But what if they want more?
Club freedom.
I like it. Club freedom. For just £10 a month, we could give them...
How about free UK standard P&P?
I love it.
We could also give our Club Freedom members exclusive weekly vouchers too.
Everyone would love that.
That's because everyone will love our Create and Craft Club.
Now, we must make it easy to join.
Not a problem. They just go to createandcraft.com. It couldn't be simpler.
If you love crafting,
Then you'll love the Create and Craft Club.
And whichever membership you go for, you'll still have access to these incredible club prices. It really is worth it. If you're a regular shopper here at Create and Craft, have a look. Even if it's just annual membership, £10 a year, think about the savings. I mean, look, you've just covered it. You're saving here £12. Now, Poppy Haze, we're going to talk about this because it is a great bundle. £12, well, I say a great stamp set, I should say, sorry. This is a really cool stamp. I'm going to just lean... I was going to say, if I turn this around, it is a stamp. Oh, pick it up. It's a stamp and die set. But look at the size. So, putting my hand into shot, this is a big stamp set. You also get the coordinating dies in there as well. You are saving £12, but I have to say, these stamps are beautiful and they are screaming for colour. I think Tony's going to be playing with these. You been playing with these, Toni?
I am,
Right.
of course. I love a poppy. I love a bright red poppy, but they set a particular time of the year, don't they? So I'm just going to do these in gold and white, truly beautiful. I'm going to team them up with the Hexi Mosaic, though, to show you that although it's quite a large die as a Hexi Mosaic, I'm going to break it down and show you the snippability like I've been talking about. So first of all, let's just cut Hexi Mosaic, but in relation to the Poppy Haze stamp and die, they're all individual components. So that means you can build your own bouquet in your own style. If you want to do a corner, a full wreath, a side panel, one flower with a head, you can totally do that. It's not a built formation. It's broken down so you can be as big, as grand or as small as you like. So let's just cut this one through. Okay. And I'm just cutting this on white cardstock because this is what I was going back to right at the very start of our shows when I said to you, these are great just in white to fill the backs of cards. So if you have a bit of white space, you're worried about it, or because sometimes we can look at a card and say, it just needs something. Well, these are going to get you covered with that. So when you can see how lovely it cuts, it's fantastic. So you just take this off here, pop out all of the pieces. And let's just show you the snippability. Now, I'm seeing segments of 4s. I'm seeing full circle flowers here. So if I put my hand here and here, that is like a flower on the edge there. All it needs is some leaves popping behind and you have like a geometric flower. Lovely. You get that traditional stitch all the way through too. So let's just move this to one side for now. It's big as well, which is nice because it's nicer to be able to cut them down. So ahead of time, I've done the Poppy Haze in gold. Oh, just some of the elements from the set. So no colour here at all. Obviously, you can do them any colour you want. They look incredible in a pale pink, blue, red, poppy-esque, whatever you want to do. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn my stamp set over here and I'm going to take the dies and I'm just going to secure those down. I heat embossed them pre-coming to air because I felt like I really needed to crack on. And now I'm going to, now I'm going to take forever trying to line them up, but no, they'll be fine. So that's that one. And then this one. I am taping them down because I don't want them to run over each other. So I am just taking them up. I normally just run them through and hope for the best. But on this occasion, I am going to take them down because they are all individuals.
Good habits to get into. They're beautiful stamps, and just seeing that heat emboss really brings those stamps to life. So detailed.
It is, and it's half price, so it's normally a £30 stamp and die. It's nearly half, just over, a little over half price, so it's a nice little deal for you today. This is an all year round one for me because poppies don't date. We use them for tons of stuff, so they don't date at all, which I love. And again, if you're not a colourist, I'm clearly showing you here that, you know, you don't have to be a colourist to enjoy beautiful flowers. The detail will carry its own. You don't have to add colour if you don't want to. Just going to pop that round there. So I'm just on to the last one. And then I'm going to build a lovely card using this heximo. Now, you wouldn't traditionally put heximo, this sort of traditional modern, this modern design with something that's quite traditional, but I'm going to show you how, as long as you leave it in a pale colour in the background, it will work. It will look awesome. So let's just pop this round here.
Heximosaic is still available as part of our one-day special. Poppy is proving very popular as well.
I love a good poppy. So I just get rid of all of those pieces on here.
Different colours of poppy as well. Is it the blue Himalayan poppy?
Yeah, that's for, is it that for the animal charity maybe?
Oh, is it? I didn't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, nice. And, well, that leads us on to, can we make to sell?
Yes, of course you can. I will always tell you otherwise.
Okay.
So let's just pop this one through. So this is gold embossed, but if you have a gold ink pad and you don't do embossing, you can get the same look or a similar look. Black ink looks awesome as well. So let's just pop these ones out really quickly. So now I have an incredible set of gold embossed, beautiful florals. Now, if you just add a little bit of water to those, they're really, really pretty. But I'm going to leave them as is because I have a few demos. And this is my last show. So let's just move this out of the way.
Just cut out there, Toni, for a second. But okay, you're back. You're fine.
Yep, thank you. So let's bring in our card super quick. So I have a square white card. Let's just get some paper on here. So I have this like lovely paper which is available on the website somewhere. Now, so much going on.
We've been doing some, Chris, our producer, has done some research for us. So the blue poppy, do you know, it actually represents creativity and imagination. Oh, and higher thinking as well.
Well, I never.
Yeah.
That's cool, isn't it?
I know.
So here's to show you, if you pop this on the back like so, it's going to get rid of that void, and then you can absolutely build your floral bouquet in and amongst. But it's still a little bit big, and I like it that it's big because I can snip into it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's snip away some of the hexagons here. Oh. Decisions, hey? So I'm just going to snip away some of the bulk, and then hopefully... So let's try that. So I'll pop it on, then I'll take my lovely gold embossed images. I'll pop a pad underneath.
The cover plate is effectively acting as a staging post now.
Yeah, it just because if I take this off, look, and I start to put this here, it's getting a little bit lost. It's all floating. But now when we add the detail, so I always like to try and play around with how I'm going to do a little bit of composition on here. Nice. Or equally, we could move it into the middle.
40%
we could do our composition.
Of the poppy haze now has gone, proving very popular.
I'm not going to stick this down. I'm just going to position it because I do have another demo. And then we have extra leaves, so you can do some leaves as if they're coming back from the outside of the heximosaic, so it looks like the floral design's coming all the way through, and we could maybe just pop that under there. And then with sentiment wise, we could absolutely just grab one of our washi tapes that we cut earlier, which is a black one, and set, let's just say, have a relaxing day.
Lovely.
So you can absolutely play around, move the composition, never glue down till you're absolutely happy with your composition. I would say play and faff, play and faff. And actually, these have got holes in as well, so it looks like a bit of a trellis. Look.
You can tuck in, yeah. I love it.
So there you go. I'm going to leave that as is.
Toni, it's a great demo. Thank you so much. So if you do want to go for the Poppy Haze, proving extremely popular, and look at the saving, saving £12, so £17.99 is your price there. You're getting both the stamps and coordinating dies. 212870 item number. Now, if you have just tuned in, you missed the start of the show where we introduced you to our society box. This has been immensely busy. I've got to point out the stock we have, what we have is, that's it. There is no more. Within this box, now let me just put this on your radar. The stamp and die set by itself is worth £30. So if you took everything else away at £25.19, you're winning. You're already saving money. But then on top of that, you are getting the magazine, you're getting the papers, you're getting the sparkle pen, you're getting the sequins, and you get that beautiful gifted box as well. All in one bundle. £25.19 is your price. 591703, your item number. Now, this is our media glitter. Now, it's a colourless glitter. It gives the illusion of glass. Really, really busy for this last night. So it gives the illusion of glass, but it is not. I want to stress it's plastic, it's not glass, so you're not going to be cutting yourself or worrying about anything like that. It is just a very cool glitter. And it's the first time I've seen a glitter that is totally colourless. There's no hues, no iridescent, nothing. So you sprinkle that onto anything you're working on, and it will just give it a glass-like finish. 259, your item number. 848259. We are now over half the stock for our Poppy Haze, and I think a lot of viewers appreciating that it is a beautiful stamp and coordinating die set at a fantastic saving. Right now, though, we're going to sit down with our wonderful Sarah and have a bit of a chat.
Ever bought something and thought, I can't remember how to use this? Or need some extra inspiration? Then look no further, as the Create and Craft app is available on your smart TV, smartphone and tablet. It's your one-stop place for all things crafty. It's easy to find in the App Store of your connected TV or device, bringing you a whole world of creativity, from live TV across 2 channels to catching up on the last 7 days of shows. And if you watch us on Freeview or Virgin, you can experience your favourite Create and Craft content in high definition. There's top tips and interviews with your favourite guest experts, special demonstrations and exclusive content, even behind-the-scenes gossip. Plus, you'll find your TV schedule, so you can plan what and when to watch for the week ahead. For the best in creativity, go to the Create and Craft app today. The smarter way to watch, shop and enjoy crafting wherever you are.
Welcome to the Create and Craft Warehouse, formerly the Hachanda Global Warehouse. Ooh, technically Hachanda Global Warehouse. Craft, if you pull that off, it's got a craft store sticker underneath. So forget that, but also very relevant, owned by Hachanda. Welcome to the Create and Craft Warehouse. Come with me. Remember, Rich, don't show the pallets. That would be embarrassing. Right, Steve? There are literally thousands of items, soft crafts, paper crafts, for example, if you want to do mixed media, that you can take advantage of in our warehouse clearance. Just picked up a Lisa Horton there, some Kanban, some tattered lace even for you. You can access them all on the brand page and get warehouse clearance prices. And then once you've filled your basket, it's time to get it all packed off to you. Ah, Steve, can I get one of those tape guns or some bubble wrap or some boxes? And... That's great. Thank you, thank you. Definitely know how this works. So, scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen and get your access to some incredible warehouse clearance prices on... CreateandCraft.com! Best one yet?
Funnily enough, they haven't let Dan back in the warehouse since he filmed that promo. I don't know why. Right, now we have got another great bundle for you. Have a look at this. This is your Wow and Bloom stamp and die set. $26.99, you're saving £13. I'm going to let Toni show this to you in a little bit more detail because I think it's going to be her next demonstration. But you're getting 4 stamps, you're also getting the coordinating dies as well. It is just a fantastic collection, it really is. And you need to see the designs to really appreciate what a great, what great stamp set it is. So Toni, have you got this in your hands?
I have, darling. I'm going to do a quick demo on it, if that's okay. So first of all, before I get into the stamping element of it, I just want to show you I'm going to use the stylish chevrons on this one. And I did exactly what I did in my last demo. I cut it out. I put some pattern paper behind. So when we paper piece it back in, it looks totally awesome. Look at that. It looks really, really cool. But I want something to embellish this card. So I'm going to use the fantastic Wow balloons. We've sold hundreds and hundreds of these. They were super popular. And again, I have a ton of people who missed out of these. So grab these at this super price cost. In this particular set, you get 4 A6 stamps, 4, and a cover plate die, which cuts in one pass. Super, super easy. You can't go wrong with this. And I'm going to show you exactly how. So you get the 4 stamps. They're all numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's show you in detail because I didn't manage to show you last time. So when you take the stamp set off the carrier sheet, it's got the number 1 here. Pop it onto your cardstock. And the process of lining it up is this wonderful heart in the centre here. Each one has a heart on the stamp. All you need to do is line up the heart every single time and let the design take care of itself. So let's start with number 1 here. So I'm just going to pop it down. I like to spray them so I get like the watercolour look, which is on the front of the packet here. It gives you a very freeing design, but you don't have to spray it either. Okay, so what I'm going to end up with is some lovely components to build on a card. So let's just move this across here. So I have my stamps on my door. Now let's just grab some colours, mini colours here. And let's go pink and purple.
Nice colours.
So pink on the flowers. And if you're thinking, well, I'm not sure, Toni, I mean, they do look like leaves and flowers, but if your eyesight's not great, just take the packet and you can see straight away which one's the flowers and which one's the leaves on there. So you're not, well, the QR code is me holding your hand anyway, but it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm also going to ink up my heart because that's my lining up system. So I get it all perfect every time. And so then let's do green.
For anyone, Toni's never bought from you before, all the packaging for Stamps Money have a QR code on them. So if I just show you, let me just pick this one up here. So you've got a QR code and it is a live code. By that I mean you scan it today, you'll get a litany of videos from Toni how to use the product. But, and it's directly linked to the product that you scanned, if you were to scan that code in a month's time, because it is a live code, it's constantly updating. So more videos would have been added and it's well worth checking out those QR codes. And I love the fact you do that, Toni, because you place so much value on the education.
Yeah, we've done it for such a long time now. I don't know anything different. I absolutely live in here. There's a bathroom over there. There's a bedroom over there. There's a kitchen over. I'm only joking. But I literally am recording most days, every day. And I am live every Monday night at 8 o'clock using the products you've all purchased. So come and say hello. We love to have new faces, new voices. We all love to chat. So that's number 1. So I'm just popping it back on its carrier sheet. So you can see from my design here, I have 3 pink, 4 flowers, some greenery. I sprayed it a little bit because I like the watercolour look, but you so do not have to do that if you don't want to. So that's number 1. Let's move that over there. Then let's grab number 2. So you take it off the carrier sheet. And I'm not worried about how it lines up because I have my heart in the centre. So I'm just going to pull this off here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the second stamp and I'm not going to worry about anything else. I'm just going to line up that heart. Don't look at the rest of the detail, okay? Just line up the heart in the centre. Okay. The rest is going to look after itself. So pick up that, and then let's go. Let's go purplish, shall we? Right. So again, I'm going to ink up the flowers, and then I think we might do a little bit of a darker green on the leaves, maybe. Let's just go this one. Not sure my greens are going to match, but I'm going to go with it. So here we go, stamp, stamp, stamp. And the beautiful thing about having a Eureka or a stamping aid is if I stamp it and it's not dark enough in colour, I just go back over with more colour and intensify it. So I'm just going to spray this and then add this one down. See what happens here. So when we come to die cut, it cuts away the heart, so you would never know how it's been lined up. So here we have our watercolour flowers coming beautifully together.
That is looking pretty.
Just looks good already, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't picked up a brush. It's so cool.
It's nice to see it evolve.
So it is. And sometimes explaining it, some people will get it, some people don't. Some people like to be visually shown. So that's where these shows come into play. So number 3, again, we have the heart in the centre. And if you look at the design on here, I've used pink and purple with 2 tones of green, but I could now do a psychedelic flower if I wanted to. I could add a pop of orange in there to change it up. So I don't think there are any rules. So let's pop this one on here. So again, I'm lining up the heart. And this is where my green leaves come into play. So let's move these bits. I'm getting all the bits from all of my cover plates. Move over. So let's do this one. So now we're looking at green leaves, which are going to go, let's go this green. And again, you can ink up the heart, but I know it's lined up because I visually saw it. So let's just stamp it down. Let's spray it, actually. I like to spray. Push, push, push. And now I have flowers that look painted.
Beautiful.
I've missed a bit there, though. It's cool, isn't it? I missed a bit there, though,
Toni,
so I'm just going to top that up.
That is stunning. How beautiful.
It's good, isn't it?
And the beauty of this is anybody, what you're seeing right now, anybody will be able to achieve this.
Absolutely. I'll try and make it all. I don't like to say foolproof because we're not fools as crafters, but sometimes having that extra element of aid really, really does help with your craft. So now I'm on to number 4, and this is the detail part on the leaves and on the centre of the flower as well. So I just pull this off here, and then let's get that detail, and then we'll die cut it because we've got time, which is wonderful. So again, if you looked at it, you'd be like, I have no idea where any of that goes, but because I've got that heart, line up that heart in the centre, the rest is going to look after itself. There we go. So let's do a different shade of green. Let's go with this one maybe. So on this particular one, we have some green, we have centres of flowers, but you can totally do, I mean, we've got a ton of green. Let's do the centres of the flowers yellow.
Nice.
Is there any other centre? Yep, that's a centre. I just love how every card's not going to be the same. My card's not going to be the same as Margaret's or Mary's or Joanne's. Just amazing.
This is, look, you picked some beautiful colours. Oh, Toni. Toni.
How cool.
And now,
it's good, isn't it?
Here's the thing, because we've got beautiful imagery from Toni. We've stamped that out, but now you might be thinking of fussy cutting it. I don't want to make any mistakes. Having the coordinating dies has such a big impact because then we literally just cutting out and you've got your own, effectively, ephemera, your toppers. They are beautifully coloured and now we can cut those out as well.
And not individually cut out either, Yanis, which is the bane of my life. Sometimes we have to do them as individuals. There'll be a reason behind it, but predominantly we are trying to be smarter with our craft, be smarter on the environment. So having them all connected like this really does give you that speed with your craft. So do a ton of stamping on your cardstock and then do all the die cutting, then you're literally good to go, aren't you? So let's get this one here.
Good to batch cut out.
Yeah. So I'll just pop this through. And these are going to sit beautifully on top of our stylish chevrons. So you wouldn't probably normally put like watercolour flowers with a chevron style, but it really will work. So let's just move this out of the way. And just pop these out. And then let's build our card. So let's bring in our card. So we have the pattern paper at the back.
Got 3 minutes, Toni.
Yep. Then we have the white piece.
Toni, if we have time at the end of the show, could we do a quick unboxing of our society box? Only because there'll be viewers who joining us now who missed it. We still have some of the society box. It's incredible value for money. And as boxes go, it's lovely because it's a present to yourself or very giftable to somebody else. Value for money, though, off the charts. Because the society box, there's a stamp and die set in there worth £30. And I think for the box, we're paying £26 and some change.
Yeah, so let's just quickly build these flowers on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and I always say faff around and get composition, but I'm just going to go straight in here. And then I will quickly show you that wonderful society box because it really is pretty. So building my lovely corner here. Now there is
that's pretty.
A cute really little one as well. And then let's just pop the leaf in there. And don't forget to overlay your design and this cute flower up at the top here.
Oh, look, that's nice.
So they have a nice sentiment. A story begins now. And then I will quickly show you the one. Isn't that? They look like watercolour flowers. You just show all the process, just follow the heart system, and you're going to have a beautiful, beautiful card.
This is what you're getting with the wow blooms, and they really are wow. 041 201 your item number, and you are getting the stamps and coordinating die as well. Okay, so now the society, the Craft Society box. We're going to take a little look at that. I've only got a minute left, Toni.
Okay, so you get the box, the sequins, the sparkle pen, then you get the lovely, lovely wallet in here, which is value for money, so incredible. So you get patterned papers in here. You get the inspirational magazine, which has got 25 cards, step by step. You get the stamp and the coordinating die. And you also get the pre-printed watercolour cards that give you the no-line finish, all captured in that wonderful giftable box. If you've got somebody who maybe has a birthday January, February, but the stamp and die is £30 on its own. So what a lovely gift or a lovely treat for a loved one.
What, £30 by itself? You're paying £25.19. You're getting the stamps, you're getting the dies, you're getting the papers, you're getting the water prints there as well as the sparkle pen and the sequins. Toni, thank you so much. You're an absolute star. It's a pleasure.
I've had a great day. Thank you so much, everyone.
We'll see you